You're now listening to Julio.
Okay, my name is Silwani London and my daughter's name is Tiffany Glasgow. Tiffany was born a normal baby, and at birth we never knew anything was wrong. She grew up happy, playing like normal kids, doing everything when the time was right. When Tiffany was in the first grade, she started to get sick. She was already diagnosed with sickle cell disease, but had shown no symptoms earlier. Now she started showing symptoms and had to be hospitalized. Not frequently at first, but then as she got older it became more frequent, and she had to spend several trips in the hospital per year. Eventually Tiffany was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. Ulcerative colitis consists of having ulcers all through her intestines and cause bleeding and discomfort when she eats. The sickle cell is that her cells aren't normal like the wrong cells other children have or other people have. Her cells are C-shaped and they hook together. As they try to flow through her bloodstream, they hook and clump, and wherever they're clumped, it will cause pain for Tiffany. Most of her days are spent in pain. Tiffany has been spending at least 1 to 2 weeks a month in the hospital. She also has what's known as necrosis of the bone, because circulation to some parts of her body is cut off because of the clumping. Because of the necrosis, she spends a lot of time in a wheelchair. She can walk as tolerated, but sometimes the pain is too much for her to walk. Her doctors believe the best thing for Tiffany is to have a bone marrow transplant. It's not easy having a bone marrow transplant because the chances of finding a donor is very, very rare. Tiffany so far has potential donors but not close-in donors. A perfect match would make it less dangerous for her. With a not too close donor, she stands the possibility of rejection. If people come forward and want to do and become donors, it would make it much easier. It would increase her chance of survival. The doctors would like to do her bone marrow transplant in July. So we are desperate right now trying to find a donor, a perfect donor. People are scared to become donors because they do not understand what it is to be a donor. To be a donor, if you attend a donor drive, the only thing they will do is make you fill out the registration form, give you 2 Q-tips and some water. You wash your mouth out and just swab inside of your cheeks. You yourself, you put it into an envelope, seal the envelope, and it will be sent into the organization. It will be entered into the database, and when they run Tiffany's name through it, if you're matched, then your name will pop up. Then they will call you and ask you if you still want to be a donor. They give you a choice to back out even at the last minute. It's not a commitment just because you're registered to be a donor. You still have options, you still have choice, but we will ask you to make the choice to be a donor at that time. When you go in, if you agree to be a donor, they will contact us and then tell us to bring Tiffany in. 1 week before Tiffany is due to go in for the transplant, the person who is to be the donor will be given a shot which will tell their blood cells to produce more cells. The extra T cells is what the doctors need. When you go into the hospital with Tiffany, on the day with Tiffany, they will insert 1 needle into each arm to form a cycle. The blood will come out of one arm, go into a machine which will extract the extra T cells, which is what they need. And then the blood will return into your other arm. So you're not really losing any blood or anything, so there's no concern for you to feel weak or dizzy. Once this process is done, that's all they need from you. Then the process begins for Tiffany. Tiffany will have to go into the hospital. They will give her chemotherapy the week before, which will kill out all of her cells, leaving her exposed to infections. So as soon as she gets the new T cells, they will have this extra place to grow. And as these cells grow, will be her new blood now. So it will reverse the sickle cell, it will reverse the ulcerative colitis. It's really, really necessary for Tiffany to get this transplant because since she has more than one complication, it's really hard for the doctors to treat her. And it's creating a problem for her, and she's getting worse because her illnesses are not being treated properly.
So what happens if she doesn't get this transplant by July?
She will continue to deteriorate until the possibility exists that she won't make it. If she doesn't get it by July, her liver already is showing scarring. They have to do this before her liver is damaged, because if her liver is damaged, then she can no longer get the transplant. So since they already saw scars, they want to do it as soon as possible. Actually, she has an interview on Monday to see the liver specialist for them to do a liver biopsy. So it is really, the sooner the better. Actually, the reason they're waiting for July is only because Tiffany requested it, because she wanted to finish school. She's still in school, she's doing very good, she's on the principal list, and she wants to finish out this semester, or they would have tried to do it early if possible. So they're just allowing her to finish the semester.
Hello everybody, this is Jay Storm, President of STORM300inc, and I'm here with Tiffany. How are you today, Tiffany?
I'm good.
You good? How old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11. Oh. And can you tell us like some things that Tiffany likes to do on a regular day?
Well, I love anything that has to do with the culinary arts. I love all types of arts and crafts. I love reading. I love writing. I love animals. My favorites are bunnies and guinea pigs. And I love to teach myself sign language. Sign language?
Wow, that's very hard, isn't it?
Yes. Well, everyone learns at least 2 languages, so I chose sign language as my second.
That's incredible. So, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book is Maximum Ride by James Patterson.
Really? And why? And why is that like your favorite book?
Because it's not a normal book. It's about these 6 kids who were raised in a laboratory that they call school with scientists that they call white coats.
Okay.
And they can fly.
Wow, that's awesome.
And they can kick butt. And this one 6-year-old, she can read minds and can control minds and be in the water for days.
Really? Okay. So can you tell us some things that you would like to do in the future?
I would love to ride my bike a lot. I'd love to be able to play around as energetic as my little brother does. Because he always wants me to play with him, but I can't. I would also want to do gymnastics or track, because I was always interested in those.
And can you do those things right now?
No, I'm not able to.
Why?
Because I have multi-sicknesses, which includes sickle cell disease, colitis, and necrosis of the bones.
Wow. Can you tell us like what you would like to do in the future, like when you could grow up more to be an adult?
Well, I'm deciding to either be a scientist, a doctor, or a chef.
Really? That's a nice combination. So, can you tell like everybody out there that's gonna watch this, you're Tiffany, you're a smart, great girl that's very confident, and that you want to live like in order to pursue all the dreams that you have?
I'm Tiffany Glasgow. I want to live and I want to grow up to pursue all my dreams.
So there you have it, my circuit people. Like us as a circuit waste a lot of time and do like a lot of things, like go to car shows, go to trophy parties. We all spend our money on you know, like on frivolous things of the life. But this is a real cause right here. This is a true cause right here. And together as one circuit, we all can help Miss Tiffany right here get what she needs in order to succeed in life. You know? Us as one, as a whole circuit, we all could do it. We all could do this. You know? That's why on May 26th, Storm 300, in conjunction with other other entities, are gonna do a bone marrow drive for Tiffany. And it's not just like for Tiffany. It's for many other bone marrow patients. This could happen to like anyone. It could happen to your child. It could happen to my children. And I couldn't even like imagine how like I would feel, you know. But like I'm sitting next to a real like a hero here, you know what I mean? 'Cause she's strong and she's confident, you know what I mean? And like I'm not sure that like if I could have been that way. I'm calling for everybody in the circuit to help us out, to help like this young lady out on May 26th for Storm 300 Tiffany Bone Marrow Drive. You ready for that?
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Tell them that you're ready for that.
I'm ready for it.
All right. Peace. What's up everybody, it's your man J Storm, and I'm here to quickly show you how easy it is for us to get tested and to register for the course. And the first thing is our registration form. It's easy, it's all self-explanatory, first name, last name, height, yada yada, okay? The next step is to rinse. So we're gonna take some water here. And then we're gonna take these swabs, which is 2 of them, one for the right and one for the left. We take the swab, we'll put it in here. We're gonna take the other swab and go to the other side. They're both inside the envelope. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna close it, seal it. All right, now on the registration form, there is some barcodes up there. So we'll take one and we'll place it in the front there where it says place barcode. Put it here, like so. Then we gonna take another sticker, and this is our donor card, which shows that you supported like the cause. So we'll take one sticker here and put it there, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then like once you're all done, you have this nice pin that shows that you supported like the cause, and we can put this on our shirts, on our vests, like so. Simple, people, you know what I'm saying? We all could do this. This is not hard. If we all talk about trying to make a difference, then let's really make a difference, you know? Us all together as one could do that and could achieve that, you know what I mean? But in order to make that difference, like, we all have to make the effort and like the commitment, like, to make the difference. All right, so on that note, I hope to see everybody up in the circuit out on May 26th, like, for this cause. It's a great cause, and I hope to see you there. All right, signing out, J Storm, Storm 300 Inc. Peace and love.